Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this Christmas edition of F is for Effort. I'm Jack Hayden. It's Christmas time, and today I want to talk about something that doesn't get posted in the Christmas highlights on social media. Because Christmas, yeah, it's beautiful, it's meaningful, it's nostalgic, but it's also complicated. It's family time, and family time brings history. So if you're listening to this while driving to a family gathering or after one, or maybe you're just mentally preparing for it, this episode is for you because we need to normalize the fact that Christmas isn't always peaceful. It's personal. Throughout my life, I've come to have this mental idea of Christmas. You might know the one. Everyone's happy, everyone gets along, no tension, no awkwardness, no drama. But real life doesn't work that way. Over the years, I've had many different experiences with family at Christmas, both when I was growing up and later as an adult. And most of the time, there was always some sort of drama or tension among the family. That type of drama where either I was at odds with someone in my family, like a sister or parent, or other members of my family were at odds with each other, and I was caught in the middle trying to keep the festivities going despite the tension. Either way, it seems there were a few gatherings that I can remember where we were all happy and enjoying ourselves at Christmas. And what makes Christmas different is this expectation that everyone should be happy. So, that pressure alone creates stress, because even if I've grown, even if I've changed, my family somehow always seem to remain stuck in their same dramatic ways. Okay, so now let me tell you all about what my past Christmas family experience has been like. In the past, I had this tradition where I would play my version of Santa Claus. I would always buy gifts for all my nieces and nephews, and then on Christmas Eve night, I would load up my car and drive all around town, going to each home to deliver those gifts to make sure they would have them for Christmas morning. Then I would end at my mom's house to also bring her gift and spend the rest of the evening there. And I spent many years with that as my routine at Christmas time. It always brought me so much joy and excitement just to deliver gifts to all my nieces and nephews and see their excitement when I arrived. It was also my way to see them all and spend some time before heading off to the next house. And it was just a warm Christmas experience for me every year. As the years went by, as my nieces and nephews grew, I found my tradition shifting from delivering gifts to everyone at Christmas Eve night to just heading over to my mom's house and taking her gifts over to her and spending some quality time there with her throughout the night. And that was just my part each year that helped make it memorable for me at Christmas when it came to my family. Because my family was dysfunctional, and there was always something dramatic going on. My mom and dad would frequently be at odds with each other, and my dad would be gone at times, and even at Christmas on certain years. I would find myself in disagreements with a sibling, and our way of dealing with it was to avoid each other, and depending on the issue, we would not speak for a long amount of time. Or there would be other siblings in conflict with each other, and the tension around them was uncomfortable. But overall, we were not a close family. That's why I had my Christmas Eve routine to ensure I would have some connection to everyone in the family. Now, over the last several years, my parents have both passed away and my nieces and nephews have grown. I find that we have completely drifted apart now. Now that my Christmas Eve routine doesn't happen anymore, and with my parents gone, no one makes the effort anymore to see each other. My brother has completely disowned everyone in the family for some strange reason no one has yet understood. And I only seem to keep in contact with my sisters through a group text chat that I regularly try to update everyone on my life, and I'm lucky if I ever get a reply back. I find that my effort in trying to be a good person and bring gifts to all my nieces and nephews and to see everyone at Christmas has been completely forgotten. Because now that I have a son of my own, nobody in my family has made the effort to come see him. Not that I'm expecting them to bring a gift, because I know that they all seem to find themselves tight on money at this time of the year, but just to come see him and see all of us during Christmas, to just stop for a visit, give a big hug, and wish a Merry Christmas would be the best gift of all for all of us. That hasn't happened. This is when I miss my mom the most, because I know she would have always been there, especially during Christmas. It's frustrating because I still have this idea of what Christmas is like, and it still does have everyone coming together to spend time. Here's the part nobody talks about. When this family drama pops up, the battle isn't external, it's internal. I'm thinking, should I say something? Should I let this go? Am I being too sensitive? Or am I finally respecting myself by wanting to let my opinion be known? That mental back and forth is exhausting, because part of you wants peace and part of you wants truth. And during the holidays, those two don't always line up. I used to think strength meant speaking up every time. Now I realize sometimes strength is knowing when silence protects your peace more than words ever could. One of the biggest lessons I've learned, especially around Christmas, is this: all families have drama. Nobody's family is perfect. I'm never going to change who my family is, and I shouldn't expect to. I've learned to just feel blessed and grateful for my immediate family and what I have. And I still appreciate everyone in my family, regardless of what issues there may be. Let's talk about guilt for a second, because guilt shows up strong during the holidays. You feel guilty for feeling triggered about all the family issues, guilty for not enjoying every moment, guilty for perhaps not doing more to bring family closer together. But here's the truth. You're allowed to love your family and acknowledge the difficulty of being around them. Both can exist. But you should just allow yourself to enjoy Christmas without having to feel like you need to have everything resolved. It doesn't rely on just one person, after all. What changed everything for me was this question: what do I want to take from this moment? Not, what should I say? What do you think? How do I fix this? But how do I want to feel at Christmas? That question shifts everything. Because sometimes the win isn't fixing the family dynamic. Sometimes the win is leaving with your peace intact. Sometimes it's realizing I'm blessed with my immediate family and where I find myself now. And that matters. I'm grateful for my family, but I'm also honest about the fact that family can challenge you in ways nothing else can. They know how to push buttons because they installed them, and Christmas has a way of highlighting that. But it also gives us a chance to practice patience, compassion, forgiveness, and grace for ourselves. So if your Christmas looks different than the picture-perfect version, if there were moments of joy and moments of tension, you're not failing the holiday. You're experiencing it. And if all you did this Christmas was show up, try your best, protect your peace, then that's enough. You don't owe anyone a version of yourself that costs you or your mental health. And sometimes the greatest gift you can give yourself is permission to just be yourself and be human. Okay, so what are the takeaways from what I just said? Well, first, enjoy Christmas. It's your holiday to enjoy and feel blessed. Second, your family is never going to be perfect, but they don't have to be. But hopefully, they'll be there for one another. And make your best effort to reach out and let them know you still care. And above all else, be grateful and feel blessed for what you do have and those who are with you. Those are the key things to always remember and take with you. And if my family situation resonated with you, Share it with someone who might need it during the holidays. And remember, if you find yourself trying to navigate family drama and don't find yourself succeeding, it's just failed effort, life lived. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. I'm Jack Hayden. Until next time.